I'm Matthew.
And I'm Mark. And this is a cooking show you're going to be watching called Two Broke Gourmands. How to cook good and eat good for those who can't because of their budget. It's a working title right now. But anyway, today we're going to watch Matt here teach us how to cook.
Yes, tonight I'm going to be making a spaghetti casserole based on my grandmother's recipe. Will be made by yours truly.
And shot by yours truly. So, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Alcohol. We're going to be drinking during this. Brace yourselves.
Hi, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. So you'll be noticing here throughout the show that I will be pouring myself a few different few cocktails because there is a necessity to drinking while cooking. Tonight, we're just keeping it simple. It's a test run, so screwdrivers is the name of the game. Whew, I drank that last one quite a little too quickly. Anyways, so tonight's recipe is going to be Grandma's spaghetti casserole, and I'll go into the ingredients here as I do them stage by stage, but the first thing we're going to start with is a hot pan. I prefer cast iron because, well, with properly seasoned you get a lot of better flavor out of it. So a little bit of oil in the pan, just about 2 tablespoons here, maybe 3 if you're feeling liberal. Tonight I'm feeling conservative. You can cut that out if you want. We're going to get the pan nice and hot here, so I've got it warming up on high heat. And sausage. We'll be using hot Italian pork sausage tonight. About a pound is all you need for this. This casserole is going to serve 4 to 6 people. My grandmother used to use a pound of ground beef, but I figure it's based on an Italian dish spaghetti. Let's go a little bit more authentic. Oh. So the pan is hot right now. You'll notice that the olive oil is smoking a little bit. And what we're going to do is just quickly twirl around, make sure that the pan is nice and lubricated, and turn the heat down to medium-high. And we're going to squeeze the sausage out of the casing and into the hot pan. This is a little bit of a messy process. This is my Betty Fields moment. Betty Fields? Yeah.
Betty Ford.
Betty Ford. No, Fields. There was a lady called Mrs. Fields that had a cooking show when I was growing up, and my mom used to call her the finger lady because she touched everything with her bare hands, from cookies to cake batter, but she'd never wash her hands in the process. So we used to call her the finger lady. Anyways, we're going to squeeze the sausage into here. We want the ground beef sort of thing. It's like squeezing... you know what, I'm not going to say that. This is a cooking show after all. Pour it in the pan now, and we're just going to keep the pork moving in the pan. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to brown and almost completely cook the pork. I want it to still be slightly pink in the center when this is done and we're ready to move on to the next step. Alright, so now we'll notice here, folks, that the pork is nice and browned at this point, but not fully cooked. We're at about 95% here, but at this point, we're going to remove it from the heat, and we're going to scoop it out of the grease and directly into the casserole dish. We want to make sure that we're leaving just a little bit of grease in there, which is why I'm going directly into the casserole dish, but I'm using a slotted spoon. That grease is going to really help to even out the sauce that we do later on in this. You'll get that, and I'll explain it a little bit as we move into the sauce portion of it. But we're going to just leave this here, and it's going to set for a little bit, and the next step is going to be to boil the pasta. The pasta. Pasta.
All right, pasta. So, okay, so Matt finished his drinks earlier, which you kind of saw. He made a display that he put it in front of the camera. Now he's making us.
I've been working on them.
More drinks. He encouraged me to finish mine, and so he's making those. But let's not forget, this is we're doing food.
This is a cooking show.
This is a cooking show, like he just said. So, thank you.
You're here?
Yeah, to spaghetti casserole.
Hi, Grandma.
Communicating beyond the grave.
Yes, my dear Grandma Catherine is passed now, but you know we'll.
But
Story for another time.
I was trying to affect a tone of comedic dismissiveness.
Love you, Grandma.
So the water's boiling. The sausage is in that pot back there. That casserole dish. We've got what? The marinara. And what's that stuff?
Sauce, but we'll come back
Sauce.
to that.
We're gonna. Ooh, you bet your bottom dollar. We're gonna come back to that one.
Okay. All right. So we're moving on to the cooking of pasta now. So the water is at a boil, and we're gonna just start with the very basics of it. Now,
Hell yeah.
Now, talk about adding salt to water. There is actually a scientific process to adding salt to water. It raises the boiling point, as now you have a solid mass that doesn't break down in boiling water as easily, that requires a transfer of heat. So it raises your boiling point of the water, which allows for a little bit more consistent cooking. They tell you never to shake salt over boiling water because the steam but you know what? I like to do things the hard way. Olive oil. Now, olive oil is, you don't have to use it in boiling water either, but particularly for our purpose here, we're going to use gluten-free pasta.
Yes.
Okay? So instead of it being made from flour and egg and all that other wonderful stuff, we're using something that's made entirely from, organic brown rice, organic quinoa flour, and water. So you add olive oil, a couple tablespoons. Once again, 3 if you're feeling liberal. And actually, I was feeling liberal for this one. And this will prevent the pasta from sticking to itself. A lot of people say you don't break up pasta when you're cooking. Yeah, I'm going to break this in half because it's a casserole and it's going to be a lot easier to work with later on. You're eating it in small bites anyway, so you don't need to twist around for it. Instant kill.
Yeah. So wait, why are we using gluten-free pasta?
Oh,
doesn't the regular stuff taste better?
The regular stuff does taste better, but we in this household just so happen to be gluten-free because Marck Thomas Wilder is his name. Mark's wife has a gluten intolerance. You'll meet Stephanie later on.
Intolerance.
So
he's been drinking. It's cool.
Aside from cutting gluten out of our diets, we're also increasing the nutritional benefit of what we eat.
Hell yeah.
Using something made from rice and quinoa, which increases our protein and fiber intake much more than pasta would. Just those empty carbs that are doing nothing for the body. So that elevates this to something that actually could be quite healthy. So we're going to dump our dry pasta in. Now the package here says 7 to 10 minutes. Now I have found with working with this pasta before that 10 minutes is exactly how long it takes to cook this pasta to the right consistency. The thing about pasta is, particularly with this dish, we're going to cook it al dente.
Hang on. We should change angles.
Angles, yes!
Angles. He was talking about al dente though. Let's come back to al dente. Or maybe a little bit before that. Let's go before that.